Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel here today. It's the eve before Diwali. Well, yeah, just as how we say Christmas Eve, the eve before Diwali. So tomorrow is Diwali, and the day before, most Hindus or everyone who's celebrating Diwali, they normally prepare their sweets in advance. So this is what my mom and I are doing here today. We are making some sweets, but here the joke, I forget to vlog the kroma. So the first thing we have is the kroma. So this is the dough here that my mom just kneaded and formed into the balls here. Unfortunately, I started my vlog late, so this is what it looks like. And now she is making the gulab jamun. So in the bowl, she has added flour. I don't know what else.
Ginger powder.
Cardamom, milk. Now she's adding in some nussels. Cream. So if you like gulab jamun, be sure to like my YouTube video. Like it up. So she is putting some butter into the mixture, so whole butter. So this was approximately more than 4, maybe about 6 cups of flour. Could be a little more than 6 cups of flour here. Now she's adding in some ghee. So this is traditional gulab jamun, nothing extra, nothing fancy, but I saw that some things were trending, like matcha. So some people, they tried matcha barfi and matcha and everything, but I'm not a matcha fan. So now she's adding in some carnation milk, some Eve carnation milk. I could do a promo for Eve, boy. And now you have to incorporate everything here. So knead it. So get your hands into that mixture and knead it. I don't like to knead flour. I don't like to put my hands and get it dirty like that. If I have to do that, I might take a spoon and mix it.
Like how your uncle does do it. Uncle Punku, he makes flour with spoon.
Yeah, I don't like to knead flour. I don't like to make roti because of that. And I never made roti in my life.
Make sure it gets combined. Yes.
So you have to look at the texture here. Make sure you get a nice crumbly texture after you incorporate everything into the flour, like something like bread crumbs. And like Diwali 2025 is gonna be a rainy one. And now you start to put in the water into the mixture.
The dough you have to get it looking yellow.
Yeah, so the dough has to get this yellowish color.
Buttery.
A nice buttery color. And then you add in your water.
Gradually.
Little by little. So you see how smooth and nice the mixture is getting now? All the goodness is inside it, people. Why, if you smell how this thing smelling? That's smelling all the butter, all the cardamom, all the spices, the ginger, the ghee. As Rachel already said, she wish she had a smell-o-vision on Food Network. So when you're making all these goodies and all these nice things, your viewers could smell through the television. Look at that. And the same thing that she did for the kurma is the same thing with this. You have to boil it out, and well, this has a different process. You don't make it the same way as you will make kurma. So stay tuned to my YouTube video and you'll see the process or the procedure to make the kurma and the gulab jamun together with other sweets. So right, so what you have to do here now, you take small little balls and then you roll it like dumpling. So it's kind of like a dumpling procedure, and this is where the professional comes in, and that is what you're doing with it. So there's a lot of fine motor skills here.
Now some people are not if they're doing chocolate inside, chocolate chips they're putting inside. Some people put a prunes with the almond, but we like it plain.
Yeah, so if you want to get fancy, you could do all those things. Obviously, it's more work to do that, right? And patience. Somebody wants one already.
Yeah.
You know, they say when you're cooking and something fall down, the spirits, they're telling you they want one. Right, so I'm going to help my mom make some of these here, so stay tuned to see what we have next with our Diwali sweets here 2025. Right guys, so this here is the gulab jamun, all finished, rolled out like dumplings, and it's ready to fry in the pot. But we are not going to fry these yet. We are going to let them sit for a little while, because we are going to start with the kurma here now. So if you want to see how to make kurma, well, unfortunately, you know from the beginning of the video, I didn't vlog the method and, you know, all the ingredients in making kurma, but you can see, you know, as you go along, how to make it, alright? Right guys, so this is the kurma. So what does you have to do? The balls that I showed you before, you have to roll it out like a roti. Well, we are not using no fancy thing here. We are just rolling it on the tile, normal, and then take it up and put it on the tower to cook like a roti. Well, obviously it wouldn't swell like a roti, alright, but cook it like a roti. These were what the balls look like, the doughs. So while this one is cooking, you roll out the next one.
But like 10, you want a little thick kurma, you don't want it 10.
Yeah, so look at the thickness. Don't roll it out too thin. You want a little body in it.
Yeah. This is how we cut it.
Yeah, so you don't cook it thoroughly. Yeah, you don't want to make sure that it's cooked to get brown or anything like that, right? You're just cooking this to get a little body on it. Because after it's finished from the tower, you need to cut it out
And fry.
to your desired likeness. Some people cut it like, you know, different styles in cutting the kurma. But yeah, some people make it round like little dumplings, and again some people they make it like little sticks, like sugar sticks. So we are going to make them like sugar sticks. Right, so you can put it on a cloth or anything that you desire, and you cut them up. So the next one is going on the tower. On the tower. Right guys, so this is how you cut your kurma. So as I said, we are going to cut ours like sugar sticks. So you want to be neat and precise. So you can cut it to your desired thickness, but I mean you don't want a thick big kurma. So you cut it at a reasonable size, a bite size. So you see that it's not fully cooked inside, because the next step here, you have to fry these in oil. So the pot is up with the oil, and this here, after you are finished cutting them up, you have to fry them in oil now. So this is a nice task to get your kids involved. Help them, let them come out in the kitchen and help you cut kurma. You know, I mean, let them be careful with the knife and stuff, but it's a nice family activity to get the kids involved. Right guys, so this is what the kurma looks like after we have finished cutting. Well, that's not all, but some. And then you have to fry it in hot oil. And here it's gonna get crispy and nice. And the final step is to make your pag water with your sugar. That's white sugar with water, and you add in your ginger and cardamom in that. Then that's a technique, because you have to know when the pag is ready. It has to get sticky and gluey and nice, and then you drizzle it over the kurma sticks, and voila, you get kurma. Right guys, so after about 5 minutes, this is how the kurma looks like. So you have to wait until it gets nice and golden brown before you can take them out from the hot oil. So you guys seeing the color it's getting here, nice and golden brown. So that's what you're aiming for.
I'll have to get one color.
it's ready to take out from the pot. So watch the color for when you guys are making yours, and that's what you're aiming for. That is what you're aiming for, people, because you want it to be nice and crunchy. You don't want a soft kurma. You hear that when you're throwing it in the basin, you're hearing that noise. So that is where you want. Nice. So we are going to finish fry out the rest of the kurma here, and the next item is to make the gulab jamun. So my mom already rolled it out, so now it's just to fry it in the pot the same way as you do for the kurma, and then put the pag water, and then you need to, that's a technical part, so stay tuned to see how to do that, and drizzle it over your kurma to get that nice sugary looking goodness on the kurma. What? You're not saying niceness?
Yes, niceness.
So this kurma, we're going to name it niceness. Nice. Right guys, so this is the gulab jamun, and the same procedure as the kurma. You have to fry it in the oil. Make sure it's nice and golden brown before you take it out. So this is what you're aiming for. Niceness. Niceness.
So it cooked on the inside, golden brown.
Right, and then as I said, the last step here after these are finished frying, you need to get your sugar water, the pag water, and soak it, well, drizzle it over it and mix it up until you get that nice sugary coating on it. So I hope you guys are enjoying looking at my video and seeing our Diwali sweets here, and this is not it. We still have a lot more to make, so stay tuned guys. Right guys, so this is the pag water here. It's sugar and water added in with some ginger. So you have to let this boil. It's gonna take some time until you get a nice sticky consistency, a thick sticky. So this sugar is gonna crystallize here, and it's going to form a nice sticky mixture here. And this is your pag water that you use to drizzle over the kurma and the rasgulla and the gulab jamun. I'm studying rasgulla because I'm gonna make that next. So you leave this here and let it boil. Okay guys, so the next thing on the menu is coconut barfi. Now I didn't buy the ready-made coconut that was shredded in the pot. What I'm doing is I am toasting my coconut that is freshly grated until it's nice and, you know, not too golden, but until some of the moisture is out of it. Right, and this is what I'm going to use in my barfi mixture to make my coconut barfi. Right guys, so this is the pag here after about 20 minutes. And this one here is the pag for my barfi. So this here, unfortunately, I couldn't vlog this because I am the one who mixed it, so I couldn't use my phone and vlog and mix at the same time. So this here is a mixture for my normal milk barfi, and then here now is my coconut barfi. So this has the shredded coconut that I showed earlier, that the fresh coconut which I was toasting in the pot. Now the pad is coming to come. It's almost ready. So this is what you're aiming for. This nice sticky consistency. So that's the sugar syrup, guys. And after you have poured it, you need to turn it until you get that nice sugary texture on the kroma. Alright guys, so this is the kroma, and a little trick is a secret. If you want your kroma to look nice and white like this, you can guess what you have to put on it. This is the Gulab Jamoon. So again, you see it looking nice and white. Finishing product. Sprinkle some powdered milk on it. That's the secret ingredient. And some cardamom powder. Just sprinkle it after the sugar has finished, you know, soaking up and drying up on the kroma. Just sprinkle that on it. Voila. So moving on, I'm going to be making my barfi, my coconut barfi, normal milk barfi, and some rasgulla to end off the night here, the eve before Diwali. Alright guys, so this is the finishing product of my milk barfi, and this one here is my coconut barfi. So I'm going to cut the milk barfi in a little while, so that way it wouldn't get too hard and crumble when you have to cut it. And well, you guys saw the rest of the stuff here. And next is my rasgulla, and that will end off our sweet making here for Diwali 2025. So stay tuned to see our rasgulla here. Right guys, so the last thing we are making here is the rasgulla. So I have finished boiling them out, and you need to fry it, but you need to be careful when frying it because it's very delicate. Hence, well, it's made with milk, so you know, be careful when turning it and stuff. And when this is finished, you soak it. Well, these are some here that it was just finished frying, so that is what it looks like, nice and golden brown. And as I was saying, when this is finished, you need to soak it in sugar water. This water, you don't need to let it boil too much to get that consistency as with the kroma, but it needs to get sticky and then like a syrup. And you soak it, the rasgulla, in the sugar water. So stay tuned to see our final product here, guys. Right guys, so that's our rasgulla. Some people, they put the cardamom, whole cardamom in it, but we don't have any of that. The whole cardamom, we don't have any. Right guys, so this is our rasgulla. It's looking divine. So this is the end of our sweet making here for Diwali 2025. I hope you guys have enjoyed looking at our vlog here making these sweets. I hope you guys have learned something as well. And stay tuned to see my next video tomorrow for the actual day of Diwali. Alright guys, so I'm out. Laters.